Hi there, I'm Fina, the founder of Good Stitches. In order to be a really good organizer, you need to be able to understand how to use the site. And what I'm going to do today is walk you through how to use the organizer tools in order to help you set up your meetups and respond to people who are in your group. So what you're going to do is open up your meetup screen, and you're already a member of a group, I assume. If not, you would want to join a group. And what you're going to do is go up to this top bar here and see where the picture is, your picture. Click on that, and it's going to give you a drop-down menu, and you'll see all the groups that you belong to. Well, I belong to so many that now I have to see all my groups. So what I'm going to do is select see all my groups. When I do that, I come to this screen, and what we're going to do is take a look at, as you can see, there's multiple groups here. I'm going to open up the Nashville group. It was our very first group, so it's got 55 members already. We're just getting started with that group. We have a meeting coming up this next week. And when you open up the screen, you're going to see all across the top here, home, members, sponsors, photos, pages, discussions, and more. Group tools. That's where you as the organizer are going to find all the tools to help you manage your group and your profile. You can look at your email notifications, step down as an organizer, view your profile, all of those things. But first, let's look at the very front of this page here. When you set up an event and you use your group tools in order to do this, this is what it looks like when it comes out. It would have the headliner, where it's going to be held, and everything that talks about what the event is about. It's going to be on Thursday, July 9th at 7 o'clock p.m. And there's 6 days left. We already have 3 people going. And you click if you're going or not, if you're a member of that group. But in order to make that happen, you've got to have the template in order to do that. So you're going to go over here and schedule a meetup. And what's going to happen, a screen very much like a Word document opens up. And it's going to ask you for the basics. When you expand all sections, that means you get to read all of it. So what should we do? New group meet and greet, show and tell, whatever you want that to be. You're going to select a date and a time. So you're going to click on here. You want July 9th at 7 o'clock p.m. And you could set an end time. You can set a start time and an end time. When you do that, starts at 7, ends at 10. That's up to you. You fill in those fields. You're going to select a place. Recent places are the places that you've used before. And if you have a brand new place to put in, you click this screen here. Now it says X Joe's Pizzeria. You're going to put in whatever XYZ restaurant or store, wherever it's going to be. And they're going to look it up for you. And if the address is in there, if it's a private address, you'll want to put that in there. You'll mark this if it is a private address. That means it won't get shown to the whole world. It will land on Google if you don't do that with the private address showing. And if you want only the members to see this, you don't want the rest of the world to see where this meetup is happening, you click that. How to find us? I will be at the door to greet you as you enter. Or say join us in the backyard, whatever the case may be. Down here it says, "Hi Stitchers." This, I can't type today. This event is all about getting to know each other. So whatever that's going to be, you're going to fill that out. Remember to make it happy, upbeat, fun, welcoming. You want people to come. You want them to feel very comfortable. You know what it's like when you go to an event and nobody speaks to you. So you want to make sure you're there at the door to greet them. You want to make sure that you've got others in the group who are willing to walk around and stick out their hands so that when this invite comes out, you tell people you're not going to meet strangers. You'll feel like you fit right in. Who's hosting this meetup? Well, I'm going to host this meetup. It would be your name there if not. Good Stitches, that's just because we own the group. Kat Butterfield is my assistant. A lot of times she'll host with me. If I want to add an event host, I can add one. So that means that somebody within the group will be able to help me out with that. It would have to be somebody within your group. Automatically repeat this. You don't want to repeat it unless it's a standing meeting every month. You can repeat it by weeks or months. Are you going to charge for the meetup? That's up. If there's an event, there are no event charges, but if there's an event fee because the organizer had to buy materials for something, or people are going out to dinner and it's included in the event, yes, you want to charge your members. If people want to come and they know there's dinner included in it, make sure that you check that you want to charge the members. And people can pay online with all their credit cards, PayPal, all of that. You click that if you want them to pay online with that. If not, you select offline. That means when they come, they just pay you. And then you can set a price over here of any amount you want. So say dinner is $12.50. So that's what you're expecting to collect. Require an RSVP, payment to RSVP. That means you don't want to get stuck with the bill. So if there's food that you're having to lay out money for, you want to ask people to pay for it. If they will cancel like the moment of, you don't refund. If somebody calls you several days before and say Aunt so-and-so died and I'm not going to be able to make it, or my car's in the shop and I know I won't get it back and I can't get a ride, I live too far, of course offer a refund. You can set your attendance by, you don't care how many people come. There's going to be just a great amount of space. But what if you've got a space that's only going to hold 25? So you're going to put 30 people there, 30 to 35 people, because there's always no-shows. People, as much as we would like them and we ask them to, they'll put their name down and then not show. So that way, if you overplan, I've never had it to where there wasn't enough room for anyone. A wait list is, okay, so it fills up with 30 people. And you want people to put their name on the waiting list in case somebody else cancels. Or maybe there's no waiting list. That means just everybody can come. You can allow members to bring up to guests. You can make that as many as 50 guests, whatever you want to do. Members can RSVP right now, or you can set the days, 3 days before the event or 2 days before the event. That's up to you. I'm sorry, they can start, it's now or before the meetup starts. I wasn't reading my screen correctly. Yes, you want to do automatic reminders. That saves you just absolutely lots and lots of time. This is where this comes in handy. Ask questions. So when members RSVP, would you like fish, chicken, or beef? Say it's a buffet. And then please respond to binabiz@gmail.com. That would be your address, not mine. But that way they can respond directly to you and you'll know what selections you should be giving the restaurant. So you want to set up a credit card for payment if in fact they are going to pay for their dinner. You don't, if I click that off, when you go back down here, it just says schedule a meetup now. So what we would do is schedule this meetup. When we do schedule that meetup and we don't have all the fields filled out here, it shows us in pink. Now I can't schedule the meetup now, so I'm just going to cancel this screen. Okay, so now you know how to set up your invite. Remember, use exclamation points. Be happy. Invite people. Make them feel welcome. Have a team of people that you know are what I call party starters. They're people who are happy, outgoing. Have them there with you at the front door. When somebody comes in, extend your hand and say, welcome, I'm so-and-so. Glad you made it to the group. I want you to meet Marcy over here. Marcy is going to take you around and introduce you to others. You know, this is a goodwill ambassador type group. The one thing that we stress about Good Stitches is the only requirement for joining is that you must be a very nice person. You must treat others fairly. You must treat them welcomingly. So have those people in place to help you. It helps make your group grow, and it helps make everyone have a lot more fun and be comfortable. Now, the next framework that we're going to look at is emailing members. Say you've already set up this event, but you want to email the members, or you've got news about something. You just want to email the members. It's not a sign up sort of thing. So we're going to click on this. So, and it's coming from you. You want it to be all the members subscribe to your messages, or you can create a custom list. Or you just want to talk to the members within the last 3 months who are active. Members inactive you can pick 12 months. Maybe that's an invite to, hey, come on, get off your duff. Or you just want to reach out to the leadership team. That means your organizers and co-organizers. Members just are subscribed to meetup messages for, let's see, please select a meetup for this event. If you have multiple events there, you can pick which event. Say it's for your very first meet and greet, but you've got another event down the road. Well, you want this to go to the people about the meet and greet. So that's something that you would do in order to let them know. You want to get the right people, reach the right people. If you just want to reach the people who have RSVP'd, yes, fine, reach them. If you want to reach members who haven't RSVP'd and say, come on, get your RSVPs in. That's how you do that. Again, what's the subject of your email? This is just like an email. Please make sure that you don't park in the adjoining store parking lot. Then you're going to go down here and say, hi, Stitchers, whatever you want to call your group, ladies, but some of them have men in their group also. And say, please don't park in the neighboring business. You will get towed. There is ample parking on the street and a free parking lot down the block. Or something like don't park in the grass, whatever you want to share with them. So you've written that. You can hide your email message, and you can also post that on the message board. So if people didn't get it and you want them to see it, and then again, you hit submit. Now, of course, we're not going to submit this. We can preview it. I'm not going to submit it because it's not actually that. Again, now I didn't fill out fields, and I would have to go back and fix that. Well, I don't want to do that because this isn't a real email message. Group settings, you don't touch this at all. This is something that we've done. It's got all the welcome letters. That's really hands off for you. money. Um, it will help you track the money that you're getting. Membership dues. If your group decides that you need a $10 a year membership due to help offset cost of name tags, that's up to you. Meetup events, there are no fees. Contributions, if people want to contribute to the group because they really like what you're doing, say a store sponsor, might want to give you $500 for putting their advertisement on there. They can give you that with a contribution or sponsor payment, other income, and it's going to help you track all of this. All transactions, it'll record a payment received, expenses paid, but there's no transactions here. In the group tools, we're going down to the organizer tour. So it's going to give you a little bit more about a meetup organizer tour, what this is all about, mailing lists, message members, contacting members, all of that. But unless you have a video like what we're doing here for you, you won't even know where to find all this stuff. So go there and explore all that. You never know what you're going to find. Let's look at your profile too. You can view your profile. Here I am. Let's talk about the profile buttons. This is also really great for you as an organizer. You can edit your profile. You can introduce yourself. I didn't imagine that. Hi, I am Fina. Let's see if I can even spell my own name. Founder of Good Stitches. I didn't even do that. Wow. I can upload a new photo. Pick an existing photo. Don't show a photo. Well, we really want people to show photos. Here's what I wrote about myself. And we'll save that. But let's look at the other email and notifications. Here's my email settings, how I want to receive emails. Member joins the group, I want to know about it. When a member pays dues, I want to know about it. When a member suggests a meetup, I want to know about that. When a member leaves the group, I want to know why. People do leave just because they don't have time, they find it doesn't fit for them. But if you have a feeling somebody left the group because something upset them, reach out to them. Find out why they left the group. There's a new meetup scheduled. You definitely want to know when you've scheduled your meetup or someone else has. You want to know when my RSVP is confirmed. Yes, that means they know you're coming. Members, you want to know when members are RSVPing to your meetup that you're hosting. That way you can kind of keep a tempo on what's happening. You want to know if there's been cancellations or updates on the meetups that you're going to. You also want to know when there's comments on a meetup. Somebody writes down there, wow, I'm really excited about coming to this meetup. You can get meetup reminders as much as you want, as they are sent once per day. I'm going to click as they are sent. I'd prefer to have that. You want to get an announcement, stay in touch after meetups. That's easy. You want to know when new photos are uploaded. Good to see you. You'll see all this thing. Someone tags or comments your photo. When my Facebook friend joins the group, you want to know about that. An announcement to members about this group. Another meetup group changes a venue that we're using. That has happened. It's rare. Let's see. I'm going the wrong way. Someone requests to join the meetup group, definitely. You want to know when someone's asking to join your group. I set the group settings to where people have to ask to join the group. That way I get to look at their picture, I get to read their profile. It gives me a chance to say hello to them also. That's something that I think every organizer should click. So take a minute and set your settings on your profile. they really are tools to help you. The site is so simple to use. If you'll just learn how to use it, you're going to find that it is just absolutely the best tool. It makes becoming an organizer so simple. It's a lot of fun. It makes it enjoyable to use. So here's the event that you set up. Um, Here's all the things. If you want to read more about it, there it is. You want to see what the past events were? There they are. They're listed for other people to see. Wow, they did all of that stuff. So there's been past events. Remember when I said you want to see what people are talking about? I made a comment on the bottom of a meetup. Barbara Pierpoint, RSVPDS. This is how you can see what's happening in your group. Everyone sees that, so it keeps the community alive. One of the other things that's overlooked a lot, suggested, when people suggest those, you can go here and see all your past meetups. If you're looking for an old meetup that you can't remember when it was or what the details were, there they all are. And I have pages and pages of them on my on some of my sites. Also, the calendar. You want to get an overview of the calendar of what's happening? Here it is. This is what happens when you set that event. It shows up on the calendar. Another neat thing about a calendar here is you can just make a note on that calendar. This isn't setting an event. It says, it's just a note. I'm going to write save the date. And I do that because sometimes I know when something's going to happen, but I haven't had time to write it and get it on there. And I want people to be able to start saving the date. So now there you go, organizers. You really have a walkthrough on how to use your tools and what the site is all about.